Morning, love bugs. So Roman wanted to talk to you about his creation. Okay, tell us about it, Ro.
So this is another Star Wars thing. I've been working on this for about 1 or 2 weeks. I went downstairs and I was just playing with some Legos, and then it really just kind of started into this whole big scene I was building. So I love the show Star Wars The Clone Wars, and in Star Wars Clone Wars there was one of my favorite battle scenes ever. And it was the scene with this bridge, and I was just fell in love with the scene because I don't know, it made me feel like a kid again. So here, let me show you some little scenes about the bridge. Here is what the bridge kind of looks like. Here, let me get another good photo. You kind of zoom in here, you can kind of see what I did right there. To kind of model after the bridge in some ways. I'm not completely done. I have a lot more to do on there. There's a lot more I want to add, but I mean, you can kind of see what I was building. These things, this thing is right here, these big little spider droid type things. And then you can kind of see how I was modeling a lot of my creation off the bridge. You know, you have these arches right here, which I kind of reconstructed. It's hard because you can't go off Google Images and look this up. So a lot of what I was doing was rewatching the TV show and trying to plot out how am I going to build this when there's no images I can base this off besides these blurry images. So a lot of it was me trying to use my own creation to rebuild a lot of this stuff. You know, I'm still in the beginning halves of building the beams on the bridge, but instead of getting to the bridge, there were a lot of things I wanted to build on my own. And, you know, I guess I'll start with what I was doing. So I have these little spider droid guys I built. Oh, actually, if I go back on there, I can show you what I based most of my little army off I have here. Let me show you guys this picture. So if you look right here, we see that we have one of these guys. So I decided to build one of these guys right here. And then you look right here, we got all these battle droids. So I built a ton of these guys, put them and placed them right there. And if you look kind of in the corner, you see you have this big, like one of these droid, like little roller tank things. So I decided to build one of those. That was kind of cool. So I put that over there. Over here, we see that we have one of these droid tanks. So if I take this off, I can actually show you what I built here. You have one of these moving things right here. So it's pretty beautiful. I really like it. That was my own design, so I was really happy with how that came out. Then if we go over here, one of the biggest challenges for me in this build was building one of these. They're called a tri-droid, and the reason they're called a tri-droid is if you look at the little turrets, these little thin little shooter things, there's 3 of them, and so that's why they call them a tri-droid. And also they have 3 legs, so that's why I call them a tri-droid. So this was my own design. I kind of had to figure out how to build a Lego sphere. And
doing the one you did the other day, what was that little guy from Star Wars?
Oh, Yoda, yeah.
Did that help you?
Yes, I kind of learned some techniques from doing that. And I really haven't used those types of techniques, but I guess it gave me a little bit of insight how to do something new. And that's what I talked to you guys about last week is, you know, when you follow directions, sometimes it helps you to use things in your own innovation. Over here, you see that we have our tri-droid right here, but I actually built one. It's actually kind of in flames and blown up, and you can see how I built the smoke by using different colors, okay? You have to kind of think about burning, and what I was kind of looking at was looking at fire. Everything's not just all orange when something's on fire. You can see if you go to the bottom, there's black, because that's where the base of where the burn is starting to ashes and things like that. If you ever looked into a bonfire, the bottom is always black, so that's why I added black. And then what you want to do is I kind of added these light orange pieces to kind of give it like a little fiery, flamey look. But when we go to the end of the flame, it's kind of like a really distinctive orange sometimes because it's getting right into those fumes of the white and the gray. And that's what I kind of did here to make the smoke. And so I thought that was kind of cool, just kind of a cool piece that I did. I want to add some flames around here to kind of create something cool, but this has been so far a fun little build, and I've had a pretty good time with it. It's been pretty cool. So yeah.
So what else are you going to do to this?
Well, I plan on building a whole nother one of these on the other side. And what I would like to build is take these long strips, because if you've ever looked on the New York, on the Brooklyn Bridge, they have these, what are they called? They look like almost like strings, like the beams that are holding the bridge down. So
Cables?
Yeah, the cables. I want to build the long cables going down, and then I want to build the sides of the bridge, like the rails on the side, and then I'm going to build a ton of other. Now, for you Star Wars fans, you guys know the deal. The droids, this is the Droid Federation Army, so this is one side. I want to build the other side with the Republic Army, where we have Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and all the Jedi Masters. So this has been a really fun build. I'm getting excited to see how big this is going to be, so it's been pretty fun.
All right, guys, that's Roman this week. Build, 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 build. He's got some great ideas for you. Follow directions, go on your own. And I'll be sure to add more videos as he continues working on his, what is the name of it?
I haven't really got a name for it yet, but I'm just going to call it The Battle of the Bridge for right now.
The Battle of the Bridge by Roman Mara. Okay. Hey, if you're building anything and you want to show Roman, show me. Send it to me through my email or through the Westside Montessori Facebook page, okay? Love you guys.